listen to this. So INEC gave them election documents and materials and all of that results. So INEC now, it's like me saying, oh, here is your document for Lagos, the Lagos election results, presidential results. Oh yeah, Peter Obi, lawyer, so yeah, take. Now, and they say, oh, it's local government by local government. INEC gave it to you. Now, when you opened it, you realize that what INEC did was put all of the world results everywhere from Lagos, pack them all together, all the local government, nothing like sorting them out, and they carry them, give you. But they didn't just do that. They will be like, they'll just put like, let's say, 40 results in this pocket, and they'll say Alimosho results. Meanwhile, you will go see Ikeja world results, Shomolu, you will see Aja results, you will see all the polling units that are not from Alimosho. So INEC did that on purpose to further kind of confuse Obi people. Then they pack everything, come court after sorting them, bringing them to court. INEC gave it to them. Oh. Then they brought the whole thing to court to say, these are the evidence we want to come and dispute. And court said, INEC, any objection, my lord, please don't accept that result from them. My lord, please don't accept that result. What do you mean? You gave it to us. You stamped it. It's yours. Yes, we know. We just don't want you to accept the result, my lord. My lord, we will tell you why we don't want you to. Interesting, yeah? Listen to Obi's lawyers too.
At least I was lucky today to have a bite. And for today, we were able to tender a total of 8 states. From EC8A for 8 states. I tendered 5, while Dr. Azinge tendered 3. Out of the 5, my own state, Imo State, was one of those that at least I tendered their election results for 8 states, from EC8A. So tomorrow we continue from EC8B and C, and like that. So the objection by INEC is more like a statutory kind of objection. They're just trying to play safe. There's no harm in that. It's just a routine objection that they take just perhaps for reasons best known to them. But the documents tendered are actually documents, certified true copy of documents procured by from INEC, which we duly paid for. So for me, there's nothing to bother about. It was a good day. Yes.
Cooperation by INEC now, because I remember initially you said that some percentage of documents have not been acquired yet, and they cooperated as it is.
Incidentally, INEC has improved in their cooperation. Substantial documentation has been availed, while about 20% now are still outstanding. I think about 20% thereabout. I'm not exactly sure. I know not all, particularly the issue of beavers. They have not been able to give us proper cooperation on that. We need to have access to the beavers using our IT team to extract information. Even if the deleted information contained in the beavers, there's a procedure of extracting it. So it's for them to avail us that opportunity, and then the rest will be done in court.
On the final note, the council was started today's meeting. You informed us about the pending motion. Can you please give us?
No, the motion is a pre-hearing application we made, pre-hearing application, but then it wasn't taken then. Somehow it was overlooked or was missed. They mixed it up. So we want to just take it, and then it's about interrogatories that were served on INEC for them to answer certain questions, which will aid the trial and presentation of the case of Labour Party and Peter Obi. So I believe they will certainly have to avail us those answers to those questions, which were posed in the interrogatories. Interrogatories have been served on them.
It doesn't have any negative effect on your case as it's...
No, it does not. It will not. Certainly those, but it's just to aid, just a procedural issue. Nothing to fear at all. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you.
You hear that? Let me avail you with more information. Did I just say avail? Somebody said, Mayegun, you know what I like about you? When you start speaking those big Oyibo, some of them I don't understand them too. Seriously, I don't understand them. Once they come, it can't be like saying, it just come. And if you flow with the conversation, some of you will even notice big grammar. They say, yeah. You get what I mean? I just thought you should know. Because some of them, I don't know the meaning. Okay, I do know the meaning. And I don't know if I was using them right anyway, but it doesn't matter. But let me avail you. Yes. Let me tell you more. So that you can see that except for the abracadabra that Nigeria is known for, that where nothing actually makes sense, okay? You see, you can put something together and say, logically, it should be like this, Baba. You are dealing with illogical people. They use logically. Where is that coming from? Logically. Logically. What is logical? Better just maintain our logicality here. Don't take it out there. It doesn't work in outside Nigeria. You see, when they said they were reformatting the beavers, or let me put it this way. They started with Tifnumbu scored 8.7 million or more out of 95 million registered voters. They don't do well at all. Therefore, increase the number higher, or maybe that would be more problems anyway. They said Tifnumbu scored 8.7 million. There is no 8.7 million vote for Tifnumbu anywhere. Okay, I can tell you this. I have told you this before. And these are things that are actually obvious. Sure you get. For example, what happened in Rivers State? It didn't score that number. What happened in Lagos? You know that. You just haven't heard what happened in Imo State. Baba, in Imo State, where they no do election at all, Omokonde C number for APC. How many of you actually know that APC won in Imo State? Okay, they don't win. I know, But when I saw the number from Imo State, the real place said they write, just write what you want, write what you want. No elections, oh. But they declared the results for Imo State. For Kolu. Ebonyi State. Akwa Ibom, that is not even APC. Egbe. You see, once they do the plus or minus, Kolu will be lucky to have 5 million votes. I'm not joking. It will be lucky to have 5 million. But unfortunately, they thought they were smart. Few days after the presidential election, what did they do? They started destroying evidence. Wiping out all of the information on the beavers, the machine that they told you would be the election changer for Nigeria. They said they wanted to reformat it for another election, the governorship election. Remember? Walatiwa. Because according to those who be technological gurus, they said they know, see, you did hear the guy there. We don't mind, even if they have wiped it off, they should just bring the beavers. We go recover everything where they wipe off. Recover ke. Wala. But logically, no be say they go still accept them for their court. So I don't want to make you raise your hope and say, Mayegun, because some of you already say, Mayegun, God bless you for this info. Mayegun, God bless God. See, the information is out there. No be saying that new, but even you watching me right now, imagining things. Before you let imagination kill you. Okay, imagination will go kill you. But that's the reigning thing now. People are using imagination now. It's a vivid imagination. It's the only designer of our generation. You know that? Vivid. So I just imagine, I'm just imagining that. Baba, imagination will kill you on top of this court case. So logically, is what we are talking about. So in Nigeria, logic no make any sense. So, but it doesn't mean that you have to rule it out completely. It helps you in a way. Now they are saying that even if they don't reformat the beavers, If you don't put another information on it, which is the information of governorship and everything, no, it's okay. Just bring the machine. We'll go recover everything will happen. And according to your electoral act, anything way dey inside that beavers, now it be original. But INEC don't wipe beavers, wipe everything, clean the evidence, destroy evidence in their own mind. They say, good. But the machine day. But the machine no get information of a presidential. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. There's no way we can't get the information anymore. It's all right. Don't worry, sir. Just bring the machine. We'll get her. How? Don't worry. Okay? Don't worry. We'll get all the information. Now, another wahala be that now. That's why the lawyer said they've been cooperating so far. Maybe like say this whole thing, don't they go another level where they no plan? No. And if you see Yakubu right now, in my mind, though, he'll probably be screaming, like this lady. It's like, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. If they carry me, they go where I don't know. Remember that lady?
So this one. I will not allow you to. Help me, 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 help me. If they carry me, they go where I don't know. Help me, help me, help me. So this one. I will not allow you to. Help me, 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 help me. If they carry me, they go where I don't know. Help me, help me.
Mr. Yakubu, here you get now. So that is why they said that the INEC is being hostile in court. Objection, my lord. Objection about Shirini. You collected money and you gave us document. You do objection. Say mad. Say, well, maybe it's a normal thing. I just thought you should know. And when it comes to the subsidy removal and the ensuing drama, ladies and gentlemen, there is no cause for alarm except the balance in your bank account. You get what I mean? You know, the deal is done. And as it is, everyone that probably want to rise up and kind of make a push, they will be disarmed even before they act. And that's exactly what they have done just now. And guess what? Some people are already celebrating it. Or more. See, the first time we are having a politician in charge. Before you do anything, if you don't agree with them, they go divide you, divide and rule, divide and conquer. They are celebrating their own impending economic death. They did when Bukwari started his own shenanigan. Remember? I declare, I command, I decree that all of you have you will be able to cope with the subsidy. As your GO, I hereby decree over your life that you will be able to afford. You know, say no, they work like that, Abi. It is not mockery. That's exactly what they have done to you. When you know policies that can actually make or mar your life, and they are telling you, no matter how bad it is, you and your family will never suffer. In Jesus' name. Really? No matter how hard Nigeria become, me and my family, inshallah, we will never, ever, ever experience it. Really? Sure. I told you, ignorance is by choice. Okay? It is the same mentality of those wearies who believed that the moment their own clansman or tribesman or somebody from their religion takes over power, he will give them this blanket immunity from any wrong thing that may want to come across those who didn't support them. What's the difference? Your religion says you shall not want. You shall walk in the shadow of death and you shall not fear. In this time of subsidy economic hardship, they won't touch you. It go touch everybody. So I decree that I no go touch you. Say amen. But you know it go touch you. You know that. Even though you just said amen. You are just going to learn how to adjust to it. Won't you? Have you not even been learning how to? Some of you are so kind of confused right now that you don't even know what is going to happen. We don't know what is going to happen. But back will see what happen other than brace up. Brace up, Neo. And that bracing up means don't look for this, what do you call this miracle from these criminals. The reasons why they are existing is because they feed and live on your blood. Even though they know they suck them like with straw. If all of them, they catch us, they suck our blood, release us. I say, what to do that guy? I say, they don't suck in blood. No, they just suck blood of 4 people there now. 2 don't fall down there, they don't die. The other 2, I don't know if they go reach us. I mean, it will be direct. You can easily say, if you see politician, you will run. Won't you? You say, Honorable Nkinyo, Honorable, everybody run, close the door. But that's not how it works. They suck you without touching you. You come out there to praise them. And guess what? It works for them. It is an energizer. See them, Dumbos. See them. They don't do the group. They go fight for us. It's them, Sabi. Call 3, 4, 5 of them and give them something. They will be fine. Okay? And continue. The policy is fine. Suffer in silence. Get used to it. And somebody said, see, if you think that Nigerians are going to be so angry, that once they push them to the wall, like a wood, if you push a wood to the wall, where is he going? Where is he going again? He go face you now. I was like, "Kuku kill me." But when you push Nigerians to the wall, they don't turn back. They make hole in that wall, and they tell you, "We are how you take escape that beating, Baba? You don't know me, Emi Omo Ogbon Sodiki. When the beating too much for me, Baba, I endure until I broke that. I make a space in that wall. I entered the wall. Oh, you did. Then the beating stopped. But you know something? The heat inside the place where I put myself in, you know, they easy. That's when they will tell you, I say, about how far Nigeria now? About Nigeria no easy. How? What do you mean? About this country, about this country won't keep person. Those are the people who don't enter the wall. They don't fight. They don't want to fight. They've entered this inside the wall. When they see you, they do Soli, that we no go agree, oh. They will say, look at this one, look at this idiot. Why are you trying to cause trouble? Because they don't want trouble. We see inside that place where they hide, all of you, where they hide, inside the Akolo where you are. You don't want that, you don't want this and that. You see, because you don't japa, that's why you want me to go fight the people who won't kill us. We better me will hide inside where we do. God go fight for us. When the coast is clear, we will come out again. God will send somebody someday, inside the heat, inside the hole. Do you understand that? So you would have to get used to it, adjust yourselves, and pray. Of course, pray. And I also decree that you will not suffer, you will not feel it much, you will not, God will not let you. Anything, where you believe, but you know that's not how it works. That is not how the world works. Politicians are the only people who are the real scammers, who fear no one. And if you don't believe me, take a look at Nigeria. How many times have you felt like, I wish I have superpower. I wish I'd be witch. I wish I can fly like a bird. I wish I can disappear. I will just disappear and enter central bank vault. I will just pack money, I will disappear back to my house. How many times have you had that thought? Or how many times have you felt like you wish you have that superpower where you can just call any politicians, all the bad politicians, you just call them, then they will appear on the glass in your mirror, and you say, hey, you are mad. They will say, Edo State governor don't mad, oh. Say, how that Obasaki district, oh. They say, what's happened? They say, now wish people, now wish you. So politicians will be like, I go do good. They don't make me cannot run mad like Obaseki. They say, hey, someone could run mad. I saw someone could under a bridge. The guy know where anything. Now naked do not someone cool. They cost the governor. How you take Christian Akpogbo? They know all them. They say the guy did violence. So he did Akpogbo now. Now they wish people run a mad. Say because someone could serve na bad governor. The guy said deserve him. That's why I fear witches. But it is only in Nigeria politicians will scam the witches. They will scam the wizards. They will scam your pastors. They will scam your imams. They will scam all of those you fear. Mama Lawo, Baba Lawo, Brother Lawo, Auntie Lawo, Uncle Lawo, including your junior Lawo in your house. The one that they say came from heaven with this gift of divination, right? None of them can indeed do anything to them. And especially in 2015, by the way, APC, Egbekegbe scammed everybody. It was shocking. Nobody could fight back. Not even the witches and wizards that endorsed them. They couldn't fight back. That is politicians. That's why some people said that, government is so powerful that even the witches and wizards, if government comes calling, they work. How many times have you felt like that? It's not going to happen. And they know that. But let's pretend that we are going to do something. Let's give them 200,000 naira minimum wage. Wow. 200 grand. Okay. Nigeria's current minimum wage is, $20, I'll be 30. No, it's not that bad. $40. No? How much is 30,000 naira? Okay. 10 pounds sterling is 9,800 naira. 10,000. Let's make it 35 pounds. That's the minimum wage of Nigeria. They don't pay you 30,000. They still tax you. At the end of the day, you get 22,000 naira. They will deduct your pension savings. They will deduct your union fee. They will deduct this, and that. And they will promise you that the moment you retire, you get this money back. Story. Do you get that? You don't even get your full money. You don't even get the salary. Now they have to use their salary to buy or to probably enter buses to work. So what they declared, removing subsidy without plan, is that they declared double or triple economic, no, that's not the word. Living cost crisis. That's the right one. Living cost crisis. You're going to feel it whether you are a Christian or a Muslim. Whether you are a northerner or a southerner, it doesn't matter. You're going to feel it. And others will say, we're going to adjust somehow. Then a broke country. A broke country. Insolvent. That's another fancy word. Insolvent. You know what insolvent means, right? Do you? I don't. Me too. No, I'm joking. Insolvent just simply means that Nigeria don't liquidate. Bankruptcy. Loku. Bankruptcy. But they won't declare that. All they have to do is to just put up some figures and numbers and all of that, make it look like there is still something we are working on. It's going to, you know what I mean? Nigeria is already insolvent by sheer liquidity. You see? Now, those ones where they would do finance in school, be that they just be laughing at me and say, I know what he's trying to say. This is my ego. There's so many words that just ring my head, and I just catch them when I'm reading my usual junks. But they are fancy words anyway. You get? A country that couldn't manage a single refinery, a 200 million populated country, oil-rich country. I mean, name it now, not because. For those who understand very well, but it's just Ekpe going on. Is it Ekpe? Is it Ekpe? It must be Ekpe. I think so. It's not normal, is it? Okay. So, yeah. They met with NLC and TUC. Here is the double-edged sword. They were meeting with NLC and TUC to find a way around what do you think we should do. There is no money to pay for subsidy. Please, it's not, we can't do it. It's very hard. See, consider us. While NSC did, they drink coffee and tea inside the Asshole Rock. It's not even Asshole Rock. I think they did that inside one hotel in Abuja. While they were there at the lobby trying to, Tifnubu and gang, they were at the industrial court. Industrial court is trying to stop them from going on any strike. They say it's illegal if they go on any strike. But yet they are doing some negotiation, Arumo just negotiation. And guess who led that? It's the same guy, Dele Alakori. Please watch this.
A very heartening news to all Nigerians. And the resolution will be shared to you. And then you can, the president of the NLC is here. The president of TUC is here, so you can see that it's a whole gamut and every labor movement is represented here. And without really jumping the gun and preempting the gist of the resolution, the Speaker of the House of Reps is here, who would go over the resolution with you, and then the comrade president of the NLC and the president of the TUC here also will speak.
Genji. You know what they call Genji? Now, Bobo. But it doesn't matter. Just give it time to play itself out. Gbajabiamila is the Speaker of the House of Representatives right now, but yesterday. Gbajabiamila, was it yesterday or today? Yeah, it was today. Today. The Chief of Staff to Bokwari handed over power to Gbajabiamila. And currently, Gbajabiamila is already acting as Chief of Staff to Kalu. Here you get. And that is already creating some sort of a constitutional confusion. People did Twitter, they argue themselves. This is wrong. This is a very, very... Gbajabiamila is still Speaker. He cannot hold to... Baba, you are in Nigeria, you are talking about illegality. They play. Shogbo, I mean, no be so. You the monkey, you the whine me. Also, Nigeria, you are talking about illegality, like to say, this is illegal. Illegal, Nigeria, illegality and Nigeria criminals, they go pari passu. I don't know that meaning, but I know they go hand in hand. That was that mean anyway. So he issued a statement after that, and he said they were already talking to the TUC, NLC, and they are looking into maybe, just maybe, they fee increase your salary to 200,000 naira. Is that not a good news? There is no money, they go print them. They will print them. At least for the first time, No, they're not going to pay you that. They won't pay you that. Come on, don't let me give you that false hope. It's not going to happen. But that's the proposal anyway. Constitution, except something is done about your salary. Economy that is not actually really improving. Now, listen to this. In America, yeah, you know what they do? I'll tell you. Even in the rest of the world. Nigeria is so poor that if you have very reasonable people in power right now who really want to kick things up, like quickly to start, you know what they do? They will look for major manufacturing industry that can mass employ people, and they will give them money. That's what they do in America. They will look at this industry and say, how many jobs can this industry create if we create a sort of a credit to kickstart or jumpstart that industry and create jobs there, right? So these jobs will be paying so amount of money, good money. You understand? That's how you kickstart. Nobody say you just make pronouncement and say, oh yeah, civil servant, your salary is now 200,000 naira. That's what they have been doing to you in Nigeria all this while. Politicians will earmark money for themselves, billions of it, over nothing. They earmark forex for themselves, dollars, pound sterling, that they don't actually put any productive thing back into your country. They just spend them. They are devourers. Devourers. Yeah. Carnivorous devourers. They just, everything they touch, they skeleton it. The hyenas that will hit the bone, eat the flesh, or eat the meat, and eat the bone. That's who they are, the politicians. They are the priority. Everyone else is next. Look at what they did with Dangote. They stole from you, not legitimately. They could have easily put a package together and say, oil industry in Nigeria, we want to break the market of oil industry in Nigeria, create jobs, open it up for everybody to pick up whatever they can, implement in improving the industry. We don't want to be part of it anymore, but we want to invest in those who want to do that. That money, they can give it to Dangote. Dangote whole Nigeria. But no, they didn't do that. They stole it. And they gave it to him behind the door, closed door, to make him look like he is, yeah. But Nigeria can't do what Dangote can. Like, look at that. You could look at just any industry and put money there. Help them. And people who are working in all these places, within a year, you can come back and say, we have created 2 million jobs from here. And these are high-paying jobs. If you're working in these places, right, if you're one of those 1 million people who got this job in this industry, how much are you being paid? You say, well, those who are, I mean, the less paid, the least paid people working in my own industry, created by these people, were collected 150,000, 200,000, 400,000. You know, that's how you jumpstart economy. That's how you put money in with production. But in Nigeria, who declare is let's increase your salary. What do? Go and print money and give it to people. That's it. When you run out of that, and inflation is at a double, triple digit, well, people will have to live with it. Is that not what Nigeria is? I don't be economist, though. I just told you the layman picture of what they are doing and what they are discussing. None of this is going to help you. Nigeria, they deceive me. Oh. You remember when we were younger? You remember that time when we were, okay, I'm using we. I'm going to be 40 years. Yes, I'm going to be 40 years in about 7 months' time. By January 2024, I will be 40. But, you know, rewind back to when I was like, maybe about 10, 9. Okay, I was born in 1984, right? January 1984. Then, by June 1993, Nigerians were queuing to bring a man. We were told that the moment he becomes president of Nigeria, MK Abiola, our life will change. Like, you know how many sheep that MK Abiola was bringing to Nigeria? Food, oil, good things. That's what we were told. I was about 9 years old boy. I won't forget that. Adults were talking about this beside me, and I was hoping. I said, I can't wait for Abiola. MKO. Young kids singing MKO. Like, who could actually have made that up? That somebody want to be president of Nigeria. All it needs is just to be the president, because there are vessels waiting on the IC to enter Nigeria and make food cheaper. Oil, fuel cheaper. Some of you are older than us. So yeah, tell me your story if I'm lying. Hope 93. Hope 93. Tell me, say they lie. No. Are you? Well, no, why me? Oh, I wasn't too young. Oh, I was about 9 years old. Oh, I will never forget. Like in this day and time, if somebody tells you that Peter Obi is going to be president, Atiku is going to be when Atiku become president, or when Tinubu become president, there are vessels, sheep, thousands of sheep that want to enter Nigeria with food, because Tinubu is bringing all of them to Nigeria. All he needs is just to be president. People won't vote mad though. Hey. Anyway, somebody said that, Mayegun, what is your point? My point is this. No be today. Politicians will tell you that no matter what it is right now, it's going to get better. They are working on it. They have this figured out. No, they have nothing figured out. The whole plan they have on you is you, nothing else. So yeah, I wish you all the best on that. Okay? So subsidy is here to stay. And a lot of you will have to learn how to adjust with that. Talking about selfishness, and now they take you for a ride. Listen to this man's experience. He's a senator. They were probing some scheme put together by a politician. That Bokwari's government want to help the entrepreneurs, give them loan to kind of help their businesses. Good idea, lofty idea. How much loan? 3.5 million naira to every beneficiary. But by the time it goes to the disbursement, as usual, hear the story.
Akin representing Ondo Central. Honorable Minister and then Executive Director of BOI. I have one fundamental question to ask for clarifications. We as democratically elected representatives of the people in the legislature, sometimes in May this year, we were asked to provide some names for a grant of 3.2 million each. I don't know whether it is the finances through BOI, but we are made to understand that this is intervention fund to assist small scale enterprises to grow. And we are made to understand that 3.2 million naira with a minimum of about 5,000 beneficiaries per state, between 3,000 to 5,000 per state. Candidates were supplied to the state's coordinator. And for my state, for instance, I, as a senator, I was asked to provide about 300 names in my 6 local governments for a grant, not a loan, of 3.2 million. Thereafter, after submissions, they were made to register officially, capturing their data, everything. At the point of disbursement, state governments were involved. The name of the program was NG Cares. NG Cares. That's what they told us it is to us. People were already happy that this administration meant well for people in the grassroots because 3.2 million grant for a small-scale enterprise like a fashion designer or a mechanic or a canteen owner will make significant difference to the life of the people. People were involved. They asked them to come and capture. They did all these things. But last month, we were told that state government hijacked it. They now reduce the NG care to Ondo Cares as far as Ondo State is concerned. Oyo State reduces it to Oyo State Cares. But it's Nigeria Government Cares, that's the name, original, that takes 3.2 million grant. They meant well for Nigeria. But after the state government hijacked it, we were told that the figure of 3.2 million have been reduced to only 300,000 naira in Ondo State. 250,000 in Oyo State. I don't know of other states. Then the number of beneficiaries again was reduced from over 3,000 to only 100. Then we were confused that what has really transpired. We want you to throw more light on this because people are not happy. The people we represent are not happy. They talk whether it is senators that have hijacked it and changed to their pocket. That's why I'm telling the whole Nigeria that we don't know anything, but the state government will come and explain with BOI why this program has been issued, and along the line after names of people have been captured, their account number have been captured. They were
Ah, God, why do you brought me to this Nigeria? What is my sin? Kí lẹ ṣẹ̀ mi gangan? Kí ni ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi tó fi dá mi sí Nigeria yìí? Ìkíní, èkejì, ẹ̀kẹta. Ah! Ó yẹ o.
Somebody said, run. Oh. If you see Nigeria, if you hear Nigeria, run. Oh. Run. Oh. Fela talking. Fela say, run. Oh. Did you hear that? 3.2 million naira grant to support small businesses. By the time it got to the beneficiary, OTD 300,000 naira. So how do you say thank you to that? Or you just collect the money and go and do your one bear and go and chop the money? Because what are you going to do with 300,000? Look at this, my ego. What do you mean by it? They should be thanking God that they got 300,000. You see? They know you are going to say that. Imagine me coming out to say, can you believe it? They told us that 3.2 million. Now they are giving us just 300,000. Which kind of nonsense is this? Now from that place, some people will be like, look at this weary. Look at this idiot. You said still see 300,000 in this Buhari Nigeria. You are complaining. Some people don't see anything. At least be grateful. At least be grateful to. So be grateful, be grateful. The fraud will be normalized. You should still be grateful that you got 300,000. Some people don't get anything at all. Some of you are so ungrateful people. Me then give me 300,000. Me, I'm okay. Oh. I'll take it too. I'll take it too. Yes, they will take it. Nigerians. You get that? I just thought I should share that with you. I am thinking that here is another one. Things that keeps reminding us that Nigeria is a crime scene. And Nigerians are criminal enablers. Also, should I say crime enablers? Do you get that? Just figure out where you belong, where you choose. Nigerians who lie to themselves, live in denial. They will tell you, don't let the world know that. Stop spoiling the name of Nigeria. Take a listen to this. You are being led by criminals, and the world knows. Right under your noses. You can't even make a wimp.
I can represent you.
Now, there is information at our disposal, corroborated by the Indian High Commission, that certain individuals in this country, and again, the office of the Attorney General, not Alhaji Malami, was said to have prevented the Indian government from the extradition of some individuals who have been given very, in the words of Nigerians, juicy oil and gas contracts in Nigeria. The owners of the Sterling Group, Nitin Sandesara, Chetan Kumar Sandesara, his wife and brother, the Indian High Commission, we have a copy of the letter from them here, have confirmed that these individuals are fugitives from their country because of the fact that they defrauded banks for billions of dollars, and that they were informed they are taking refuge in Nigeria. But when that request was made to the Nigerian authorities, we always were concerned that the Attorney General said this was politically motivated. So you refused to honor that extradition request, even though we have treaties with them and even though there are United Nations conventions in this regard. And what informs the concern for us as well is the fact that we are also aware this same company is now the operator of the Kolmani field. There's some other oil and gas contracts, drilling wells in, like my colleague said, in Kwale and other places. So we do not understand how the Nigerian government will be shielding these individuals and allowing them to do business. We can also avail you a copy of this for correspondence, where they have very clearly advised that it was the Indian government's desire.
About Nigeria, we will be praying for you, okay? Until you are tired too, until you are done. And when you are done, you know what you're going to do? it's going to be like this. You're going to follow also, like with a wiki here. You see, where with a wiki is like everybody was like that. And with a wiki was like, this is how you're going to do when you finally make up your mind about Nigeria. Watch this video. By one. Those of you who are following the one Nigeria like that, you go get to some stage, they go tell you, say, how many times will they tell you that Nigeria is not for you? Like this one.
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Ah! Man, they never leave you. They have left you behind.
Do you get that? But it's all going to come to you naturally. For now, I kind of implore you to make use of all the available information around you. So many of them are there to help you. But if you continue to live in denial, in the dark, making up your own fantasy and reality, well, I hope I won't come back here one night to use you as my lead story. I'm going to leave all of you tonight. I know a lot of you want to call in, Abi. Nah, I'll see you some other time. I want you to kind of salivate on this. Short, sweet, direct, informative, and eat the bull's eye. But don't leave without liking the broadcast. I'll see you some other time. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun Diary politico. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bíjó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.